Blessings, Virgo soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You're joining Priestess Melissae for your weekly reading, which is going to be a love reading. And of course, because it's new moon, we're going to be looking at what's going on around those energies as well with Sagittarius right now. It's like, where are we shooting our arrows of love at this time, and how are those either hitting or missing, if you will. Now, these readings are general and may or may not resonate with everyone. If they do, and if you would like to know more or get your own personal reading, do reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. And better yet, if you'd like to learn to read tarot for yourself and save yourself a lot of money and get your answers whenever you want them, do reach out to me for my tarot certification course, and I'll leave all of that information in the description box below. All right, guys, and so after we get our main message from the Romance Angels cards, we will get into the Psychic Tarot and clarify and see what's going on a bit further with everything. Right now, we may need to be using our intuition, and it may not be, our picker may be off a little bit as far as picking those good people for us at this time, and we may be in a situation that is not going so well, and we may be waiting perhaps on someone or waiting for someone to make some changes so that we can start to grow and actually do something in this relationship, perhaps. All right, Virgo, what else is going on for us today? We will clarify and find out further with the Vice Versa Tarot. And like I said, since this is new moon, and new moons are all about clearing out and planting those new seeds. So what is it that you want to get rid of that's not working for you, or remove or release from your energy, right? So it's like weeding out that garden and planting those new seeds, right? And starting to nurture that new way of being. We have trust the universe and step up and lead. So it's time for you to perhaps make the first move and do what needs to be done perhaps for yourself and what's really going to make you happy. Okay, Virgo? So we will get our love advice messages at the end from the Lovers Oracle cards. Do stick around to the end for that, Virgo. And then now let us get into our reading, shall we? Thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides, honoring you for the messages for Virgo in love. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Virgo, thank you so much for being here today. I just want to give you a huge shout out for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. I love commenting, you know, when you guys comment and I'm able to connect with you in the comments. It's really awesome. So thank you for doing that, and continue to do so, especially if these readings resonate. I love to hear about that. All right, guys, and also hit the subscribe and bell notification if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of the videos I put out or information, especially around, again, the tarot certification course. You don't want to miss out on that, because I am an initiated priestess, and I can teach you everything you need to know to get going the right way on reading tarot and tapping into your intuition. All right, what's going on for Virgo? Virgo, speaking of those arrows of love, you need to know that you deserve love, all right? So first, aim those arrows at yourself and remind yourself that you are lovable. So put those arrows of love into your heart, and with the affirmations of I am lovable, and start to see that, start to feel that, so perhaps you can draw that person toward you, shoot your arrow in the right way. All right, releasing your ex may be an important factor for you at this time, is what I see with this, being able to move forward to a new love potentially. Releasing your ex. So again, new moons are a great time for releasing and freeing yourself so that you can move forward into that type of relationship that you really do deserve, right? So you're only trapping yourself and keeping yourself stuck if you don't allow yourself to move forward. But maybe those affirmations are really going to be important for you right now, Virgo. So start with this one. I am lovable. I am lovable. And start to really believe that. Start to really, you know, sit with that statement and feel that as if you really love yourself and how that feels. Maybe attach that feeling, you know, in the sense of how you feel when somebody else loves you. And imagine, even if you, you know, want to, that it is someone else loving you, but at the same time, it's you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like messing with yourself, mind fucking yourself, as they say. But you have to do that so that you can redirect and, you know, make your connections within your understanding, your neurons in your brain and things of that nature. It's like you have to rewire everything. So you deserve love. Free yourself and release your ex. Very important right now for you, Virgo. The romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you naturally are a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. You may have felt like with that trapped card, needing to free yourself, that that's all you could ever have, or that's all that you were meant for, or that you could get, kind of situation. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it, and you are a beautiful being of God's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past. God's handiwork can never be undone. Remember that. The more you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving. 3 affirmations right there for you to focus on. I am lovable, I am loved, and I am loving. The more this experience comes true for you, the more that you affirm these things. Affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deep and unconscious level, the subconscious, right, where we really need it to stick. This in turn allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances, and you definitely deserve that. Okay, so the romance angels are saying you deserve this, but the only way you're going to get this is if you release yourself, free yourself from the past, release yourself from the ex, darling, and know that you deserve better than whatever they gave you. Because if they're not there, you know, they're missing out. This is a time for you to start seeing yourself from a higher perspective. And when you do that, you say, they're the ones that are missing out, not me. All right? We don't want to see this as obstacles and challenges and waiting perhaps for this person to come back. That is definitely not the energy that shows that you believe that you are lovable and loving. All right? You don't deserve to have to deal with challenges when you're dealing with somebody that you care about. And if that's what you were dealing with, you know, while you're trying to create these foundations, and it's like maybe just control factors always came up. Or maybe somebody just wasn't patient enough, you know. I'm not necessarily saying this was you, but maybe other people weren't patient enough, you know, and that's what was crossing you as you were dealing with people that, you know, you're trying to build a foundation with. And definitely in the past you were building a foundation with somebody. All of a sudden, you know, things changed. Now you're on a different path, you're moving in a different direction. It definitely could have thrown you off balance quite a bit. I mean, going from one direction to another, you know what I mean? So in the past, this was you moving in a different direction. Something is trying to tempt you, perhaps, to come back, though, and not keep moving forward. But you are honoring yourself, is what I see here. 9/11 just came up. You could be dealing with somebody, a firefighter or something of that nature. Recognition and reward, though. This is you honoring yourself, recognizing yourself for what you deserve, you know what I mean? And resisting this temptation is what you're being asked to do. Anything from the past that didn't honor you, that didn't see your value and your worth, you know? Memories of love in reverse. This is definitely me feeling like that you don't necessarily have the best memories with this person to begin with. You may have formed, you know, a strong bond with them, but it doesn't feel like that you got to a point to where you were able to really build anything of any value with them. Shadow side. It feels like 1001 with that. Very interesting with that mirroring energy. It's almost like light and dark. It's almost, I almost get that energy of the good side and the good force and the bad force. It's like one of you was totally or more so one way and one of you is more so the other way. This one person, you know, has more of a devious side to them, and it's like maybe there's a part of them, you know, that you see a strength in that because, you know, it's like confident person, sometimes verging on arrogance and, you know, conceitedness and that kind of thing. But those kind of people, you also know too, are confident enough to go out there and get what they need to help build that foundation, right? And this is perhaps what keeps you stuck, you know, because this person does offer you a lot in positive ways too, but at the same time, always draining your energy. So overall, this is not good because this is your, you know, personal power, and you don't want to be dealing with somebody who constantly has you perhaps in a Five of Cups energy with this emotional loss. Always trying to be patient with them, waiting for them, you know, to come on board, to get their heart in it, you know, to lay all their cards on the table and actually be all in, if you will. All right, let's clarify this a bit further with the vice versa tarot, shall we? And see what's going on here. Firm foundation. What do we need to know about this? Firm foundation. You deserve love, yes. Firm foundation is saying that Queen of Pentacles, you deserve to have that happy home, because Queen of Pentacles, that's like everything's in order, you know, it's solid. That's what I'm hearing with that mountain energy coming through here too, but that you're dealing with somebody that's going to help you to build that solid foundation. That's what you deserve, right? Not this person that's constantly running away and, you know, perhaps, you know, always when things get where they need to really be, you deal with tough situations, you need them to show up, you need them to be there, you know, and help you at times to figure out how to navigate situations, because you're a partnership, right? But this person was doing nothing but, again, pulling on your energy, always causing you to feel like that you're alone, essentially, that you're taking this path alone. It's like you're always dealing with these struggles with this person, and it feels like that you were the one who was always pretty much holding things together with this relationship, but it was throwing you off balance is the thing. But then they would come back in just as they see that you're pulling away, is almost what this feels like, just to get you unbalanced again, with that balance in reverse. Yep, there's that King of Wands trying to control everything, trying to control your happiness, or what that looks like, right? But where do you come up in the picture? This person wants to control your happiness, is what I see with this energy. But you know that that's never going to work out for you, because you're going to want to see, you know, what's in it for me kind of situation, right? You deserve to have happiness in your life too, and not just this person get everything that they want out of the situation, is what I'm seeing here. Temptation, we have holding back for sure, but this is not holding back. Perhaps you are having a hard time holding back, keeping your boundaries up with this person. So you're definitely going to have to pull back, because they do confuse you. You know, though, what's going on here. You know exactly what they're doing when they're coming in. I think you're starting to see this pattern now, if nothing else. But this person does, like, just really try your patience quite a bit. And again, they'll take off maybe when you get to a certain point to where you're kind of like, okay, you know, put up or shut up kind of energy. And then at the same time, once they see that you're pulling away too much and getting too independent, they want to come back in, right? Recognition and reward. Five of Pentacles, energy. Yeah, with the Death in reverse. So it's like these, it's like you're a trophy to them. You see how these guys are looking at this naked lady spinning around? This is rebirth. You know, this person they constantly want to pull you back when they see that you're moving past, right? All this, you know, betrayal and leaving you out in the cold and ending situations, and they see, okay, you know, like they see you regrouping, because look, even in this reward and recognition energy with his head held down, right? Jesus, if I can hold the cards up, here we go. And so it's like really, you know, reclaiming your honor and your value, but you know what this means. This has definitely been a deep dive for you to recognize, you know, and maybe you're still going through that with that Three of Swords energy coming out here, thinking about how dishonest this person was to you, turning their back on you, not giving you closure, not answering, you know, questions and helping you to understand what happened in a situation, perhaps, right? Memories of love in reverse. And we have Eight of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I feel like you're working hard to put this behind you at this point, perhaps, as you're starting to move forward. You know, putting your head down and kind of like getting into your work, or focusing on building your money back up and that kind of thing. Getting your stability back in place, your foundation back in place is what I'm hearing. You know, there's been a lot of talk going on, perhaps even within your friends circle or with people you know about this situation. And they know, you know, that this is dead in the water. You know, that there's no... You should not go back to this situation is what I'm feeling. And maybe that's what other people are even telling you, you know, maybe telling you about some things about this person. King of Pentacles coming out with the shadow. So it's like, again, you know, being aware of particularly getting into relationships or connections. You know, it's kind of like our shadow side. Are we getting into a connection because somebody can give us stability? 1717, so 88, you know, and understanding that, you know, that stability comes from our connection with spirit, being balanced and whole ourselves. And then when we go into a relationship, we're not going to have to deal with all these burdens, right? We're going to be able to meet that divine partner and put all those burdens behind us. But we got to be willing to move on from these situations. Two of Cups energy coming out with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, it's definitely karmic, what I'm seeing here. It's just somebody that wants to block you with that Eight of Wands in reverse, when they've got somebody in the back, you know, that they're hiding from you, that they're not telling you about. And I say that because we have this Three of Pentacles energy coming out here, sorry, with the Two of Cups. Like they want to have their cake and eat it too, is what I see with this. They don't want you to go anywhere, right? So they're going to try to, you know, make you think that they're going to give you the world. But there's Three of Pentacles energy here. There's definitely still, you know, even though they want you to, they don't want you to move on, it's for the wrong reasons, is what I feel like, right? And you know that you need to do this healing with that Caduceus, right? This is time for you to just stop, not move it forward any further with this situation, and regain your power. Okay, because now we have Lovers in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. This person is not going to give you what you deserve, basically. You're not going to have wish fulfillment with this person. They want to control your happiness, you know, keep it just out of your reach, up in that tower kind of energy. Hierophant, they're not going to be committed. You know, maybe they don't have any intentions to marry you, is what I might say with this as well. And you don't deserve that. So in this contract, cut those cords, free yourself from somebody who really perhaps hasn't been all that committed to you to begin with, all right? That's what I'm seeing here, Virgo. So hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification, especially if you're resonating or you're getting any messages that are helpful for you today. I truly appreciate it. Helps others to get these messages too. Advice for Virgo. Virgo, we have Pisces energy, full moon in Pisces with forgive. This is going to be very important for you to forgive yourself, first of all, for getting into a relationship, you know, that was undeserving of you, but just not realizing it. But now that you know, you've got to keep your heart open, all right? Not close yourself off. Libra energy coming out here today. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Libra as well, or have these in your chart. But we got to forgive so that we can keep our heart open and remember to, you know, give ourselves those affirmations. I am lovable, I am loved, and I am loving. Continue to tell yourself that until you believe it. Speak your world into being. Gemini energy, all right, beautiful. So any of these signs could be signs that you could be dealing with or in your chart. In any case, guys, this is again a time for you to understand your value and worth so that you can get what you deserve, right? All right, so let's get our final messages of love from the Lover's Oracle. Don't forget those affirmations. Keep your heart chakra open, okay? Don't close off just because we didn't make the right choice in a partner, okay? Don't beat yourself up, because closing your heart off is beating yourself up, and you definitely don't want to do that. We want to be kind to ourselves and just learn from it so that we don't do that again, right? That's the lessons and the blessings. We learn from the lesson, and the blessing is that we don't have to deal with that again, all right? So we have... Only time will tell. If you had a question about maybe if you would come back together with this person at some point, only time will tell. For now, forgiveness is very important at this time. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. Because if this person really wanted to be here with you, they would be, and they wouldn't keep giving you this non-committal type of energy, right? So you create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving. That's what we need to repeat all week long is what I'm getting here, Virgo, so that you can help. This will help you with that forgiveness process and moving forward, okay? So you can get what you deserve. Do hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Don't forget to look in the description box so you can go to the page on Facebook and find out more about the tarot certification. Guys, this is going to be an amazing class. You're not going to want to miss it. Seats are limited. I will see you soon. Have a great week, and bye for now.